Hey guys, and welcome back to what is hopefully the soon-to-be Emperor of the East, King Byron Redox. Obviously not the only Emperor in the East, there is the Emperor in the South down here from us, but hopefully if we become an Emperor, people will look upon us with such glory. The people of Westeros will hear of the Redox, the Emperor in the West, and hopefully be scared, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Then again, maybe we don't want to be an emperor. The king of the Iron Throne, he's called a king. He's the god emperor, isn't he? If I remember correctly, yeah. Bronze emperor. We need a cool name. The Docks Emperor, the Lobster Emperor, Emperor of the East, Old Emperor of Nefer, Emperor of Vengeance. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go with Emperor. Maybe we'll take it simple. I'm not sure yet. Mr. Baratheon is known as the Eagle. Good for him. I'm probably not going to go for Yeeti. I feel like I should stick to my goals that I've set myself currently. I do think taking Yeeti is possibly a risk, and I think a lot of you guys also agree with me on that. We're so... Well, we're not close, but we're now at such a good position. There's not much point in trying to rock the boat. This is going to be difficult enough to control. Not lots of people here love us. Luckily for us, though, this piece of land, we can get a lot of men in this building. 11,000 men currently. So that gives me a lot of men that I have controlled by myself. And so far, people seem to be liking us. But that's as long as King Byron is alive. Once he dies, I could definitely see this falling apart. But we need prestige. We need 400 more prestige. And of course we need money, but money is easy. We can always take out a loan if we desperately need to make the Empire title before I die. So we just need the 3,000 prestige. If only we could hold a feast or something, that would be a good way to do it. Righteous imprisonment. He's trying to kill that guy known as the Wicked, which doesn't sound so bad. Someone trying to kill someone known as the Wicked. Doesn't sound that bad, does it? But yes. I should probably keep an eye on the two people over here. Then again, we do have an alliance with them. So I should really get notices if something happens. But just in case, let's make... Yep, she is an important character. Just wanted to make sure. We need to keep a close eye on them. Don't you, Byron? You need to keep a close eye on them. The monument promised by Lord Sahar is finished. I have no words. There we go. We have a nice statue for ourselves. That's 200 prestige. We need only 150 prestige. We are so close. Now, one day that marriage will go through. Just 4 more years. 4 more years. Need to keep an eye on that marriage. We could kill towards getting a chance to inherit those lands. That could be a useful idea as well. The Maya one, though, is, I think, a bit further down, if I remember correctly. Which one did we marry? This one, yes, of course. We gave this one land. He's second in line. Expected successor. Okay, yeah, it's not actually her children. Okay, so her children would not be the inheritors of this title. Probably. So there we go. Okay. But, as long as we get the claim, that's what matters. We just want the claim to that place. That's what we want. We almost got a prestige. We can get the money. The money's easy to come by. It shouldn't take long to get prestige as well. We're getting 6 every month, so, 10, twice, about 2 years. About 2 years it'll probably take us to get that. I'm currently 46, so we're not too old. We could definitely live to 48, but with that stress, that we have lived all this time up to this point with that stress, so, you'd think we could make it, but you never know in this game. You never know. So if I could just hold a feast or something. At peace. Ah, yes, of course. We are in those little wars my allies have brought us into. Now, we're not helping them. Obviously, though, it does give us the problem. When you join a war, even if you don't really help that much, there is the risk that you might get attacked. But for us, obviously, luckily, we're just so far away that it's not really going to affect us. Cahor seems to have, gained lands down here. In between, the Mother Reynes. In between those lands. They accepted peace. Looks as though she probably lost. Yep, she did lose. No Podden Field there. There we go. Star Pike is controlled by the Blackmonts. Interesting. Can be discouraged from the factions. Liege Loyalists. They seem to be okay by me. I don't think we need to use anything against them. Nothing really there I should be concerned about. Neither of them have died. If one of those two dies, then it'll be interesting. If one of those two dies, then we should push. Until then, there's nothing I can really do to push out. We only need a bit more prestige. Tywin Redox and his gonorrhea. He's got good learning. He's got okay intrigue and okay diplomacy. He really likes, though, martial education. He really enjoys to fight or to lead men. So we're going to get him to get that. Hopefully the gonorrhea does not get in his way. He needs a good guardian, then. Alton, then, could be a good one. He's obviously a good fighter. Not the best when it comes to, actually leading men, but he's a good soldier. Your Grace, we have word from Bravos that the High Sea Lord, Luco Pristine, has held a grand council of the nobles of Bravos, launch an invasion of foreign lands. So yeah, as I was saying, Pentos is not a safe place, I think it's very likely that Bravos would attack Pentos, especially in this circumstance. I mean, he could go for Lorath, maybe. Two competent minor knights are fighting for position in P2 training. The levies there. My gut tells me to choose the younger man who has risen through the ranks fast, whilst my wife is urging me to choose the older man who has never risen above the rank of sergeant. Well, I don't think that pushed him either way. This is no, I'm proud, so maybe I wouldn't listen to my wife. I trust my gut, yeah. I'm going to go with that. I trust him more than my... Oh, there is no business for a woman. Yeah, okay, that one, yeah. Sorry, I was getting confused there. This is no business for a woman, and we're getting a bit of prestige there, so that's what we want. 50 more. I mean, and we're getting gold extremely quick. Very happy. I just need to guy, just crush your fingers, please. Don't let us die. This guy could be our advisor. I'll go for him then. We'll go for him. He's got a high lordship, so he should probably have that. Occupied my rightful seat. You want to try and reclaim it? The Golden Emperor? No, this one I'm guessing. I'm going to say it's probably that one he's going for. For too long. Lock, no. Nope, yep, he wants to go get the Golden Emperor. He wants to go take Yi all for himself. God, these Joggers Knight. How did this happen? I mean, we saw how it happened, but the Joggers Knight getting involved in the Yi politics? Wow. I would love to do it just to cause chaos down south so they won't bother us in the future, because Yi could go for these de jure lands that I have. But I don't want to spend the money right now, so no. So what I could do instead of going for the Iron Bank, I could go for maybe one of my vassals. Let's launch a raid on our lands. I'm guessing that's up here. Yes, it is. I'm not going to offer him a gift, of course. Why would I ever offer the Dothraki such a gift? They must come into the mountains. They can't bring many men up, hopefully, but they can take down their walls. Because these guys have been fighting, I think. I think some of my vassals have been fighting, my uncle and stuff, and some of his people. I do think have been fighting. They're not firing right now, though, so maybe they're okay now. That was... Okay, so both those wars are now over. I don't want to spend money. We've almost got the prestige. We've almost got the money. So I kind of don't want to spend money on a feast to get more prestige and stuff, or festival, because we don't really need to. My cousin, though, has expressed a desire to get married. She's 37. She had that boy we were training before. Her husband's dead. I guess she could marry as she pleases. She's a cousin, she's kind of distant. She is a giant. She's married matrilineal originally. Yeah, marry as she pleases. She's got a son. Married for love. She might not have any more kids anyway. She married this guy, Boffard Fock. He got the gods of Yeti-ish. Okay, there you go. She married for love. She married for love. There we go. Your Grace news from Winterfell of a great trial in Winterfell. Nothing too concerning for us. Those are small pieces of the world. And she's at war again. Against the Triarch of Volantis. The Triarch of Volantis. I mean, he's not got his claim yet. He needs her to die. But do I just... I might as well just break... do I really want to join? Can I make the title when there's war? I think I can. I think you can make the title even during war. I don't think there's anything stopping you there. I could just check, to be honest. It's for this one. Let's just make sure. Okay, at peace. Thought it might be, because I know it's an event. I think if you just create a title that you've got, like a de jure one, it's fine. But if it looks like for the event, you got to have that. Let's just check there. Prestige 3,000. Almost got it. Wealth 400. Everything else fine. I'm going to decline. I don't mind if we break the alliance, though. That's not a big deal for me. We want to attack her, use as a base of operations anyway, for now. Because I think she's more likely to die than the Reach Lord Paramount. She's a bit older. And if one of the vassals can be discouraged from joining factions, I don't think they are in one. Ooh, no, he is. He wants him for Nefer. Okay, we'll ask politely. We're gregarious. Just ask him politely. Thank you, reminded me of my duties. There we go. See, he's a good man. He understands things. You got the shrinking sea. We got the desert. Just desert everywhere. Sands everywhere around our lands. Dangerous faction, yeah. Is he going to leave it? I think he did leave, but other people joined after he left. So that's not great, but we've almost got it. Once I create the Empire title, I'm sure none of them would betray me. They will all love me. People love new titles. He was named as the Regent. You would like to be the Regent, Mr. Hilo Fo. He's married the Mao Yi. I don't like it. I don't like it. An absurd proposition. You're not an important man. You're just a commander. I'm not going to give you such an important title as that. My wife, you know, she's been a good woman to us. You know, she has that claim on Yi. Her brother is the Emperor. You know, she's been a smart woman. She's been protecting us. We both survived up to this time. Maybe she should just be the Regent. Let's make her the Regent then. I trust our wife. You know, if I didn't trust her, then I wouldn't let her be it. We need like 10 more, just like 2 more months. 2 more months. But I need a bit more gold. Now, can I sell anything? Let's just try it. Let's see if we can just sell it before anything else happens. Come on. Sell. Last time we actually sold something, but still could not sell that damn dagger. I'm going to die with that dagger. We're going to end this series with that dagger, aren't I? I know it. I owe him nothing. So let's say we owe him nothing. It's not that important. 20 more gold though. I could just sell a slave, couldn't I? But also we got it. Yeah, we got the prestige. I'm gonna just try and sell it. I know we're only like 13 gold away, but I want to sell a slave just because, you know, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I don't die in the next month or two. Because we know this game. I know this game. Now this guy, he's enslaved. He's got great learning. He could be a great teacher for someone's kids. Let's sell him. For just 15 gold. Time to do business. I have to find someone who will. Okay, this guy does not. They don't want to either. Okay, no one wants to buy him. Come on, there must be someone. Breed him? Okay, castrate. We get to find a different slave then. Fine. Okay, I can find someone else. I'm sure there's someone else. Lady Torrent, you're not a slave. Neither are you. I don't know why I just clicked on the Maester. I knew he was the Maester. Huh. Where are all the slaves? I'm pretty sure I had more slaves than this. And I've sold a few, but I don't feel like I've sold that many. Really? Really, there was one slave? I sold all the other slaves? I really feel like there was more. Did they just die? Did they die and I didn't realize? Like a thing popped up and they died? I guess they did. Okay, let's have to wait then. 123 messages. Okay, just a little bit more. We get 11 gold every month. It's 1 month. Oh no, my son, my heir. Okay, I need to borrow money from a vassal just to make sure. Prince Cedric. He's 12 years old. 100 gold. That's so much, but he needs it. He's going to be the Emperor of the East. I can't not. I have to do it. And oh, they're twins, aren't they? They're twins. Oh god. I could just do full and then just borrow the money from the Iron Bank. You know, just borrow the money from the Iron Bank. His learning's not great, so I'm kind of pushing towards doing it, to be honest. But I should also choose his education anyway. The kid before. He likes martial. He likes, but he doesn't like this as well. He wants martial education. He wants to learn how to fight. He's got 2 learning. Ugh. Okay, and the other kid. Yeah. We also need to choose his one. He loves martial. Wow, he was with our kids this generation. They all love to fight. I'm going to do the most. I just spent all my money on both of my kids' education. So, Iron Bank. Give me that gold. Give me that 400 gold. Hopefully, I don't regret that decision. Hopefully, I don't. But the Empire must be founded. And we have done it. Let's just see the color change. It changed a little bit. I guess I do prefer the color. It's not too similar to Yeti. But there we go. What a glorious day for our people. High King. Oh, a High King. Okay, I could go with that. High King. Byron the Eloquent. It's perfect. Of Nefer. Do we keep this as Nefer? The High Kingdom of Nefer? Yeah, it's kept as a kingdom. I guess, like, you know, the Westlands would be the Kingdom of the Rock. The Kingdom of Nefer. Okay, you know what, guys? If you think we should change it name, tell me in the comment section down below. Do you think we should just keep it as Nefer? Or do you think we should actually change that title to something else? Would love to know what you guys think. I'm pretty happy with Nefer, keeping it like that for now. If we expand outwards, like if I take over Maya or something, I think we should change it maybe, because we're then not just really Nefer. In fact, Nefer's a tiny part of it at that point, so we'll put him as an advisor. So I think we do need to think about that. I'm going to have to pay back the Iron Bank, and she died. Well, Lady Paramount Alice the Black has fallen. Her son, Lord Paramount Paxter Tyrell, 8 years old. His heir is his sister, but his sister does have a baby. And it's a Lannister. And obviously we're going to marry his other sister. I need to wait for this to go through. But she now has a strong claim on the Reach. So if there is a Mega War in Westeros, we could attack the Reach. But first we need to get there. We need to get closer, actually. Unless I want to attack the Iron Throne itself for it. But they have 300,000 men. Would seem like a silly idea. But we need the marriage to go through first. Have 5 become exalted among men? Gruminaire? Gruminaire. Now he's 48, he's got the Empire, he's got all the things that he wanted, we kind of set out to do at the beginning. Let's try and get that then. But yeah. And that's my son's wife. The heir to our Empire would be really useful. If we could get the Reach for the daughter-in-law, that could be massive. We need to wait 2 years. We have to wait to see if the marriage does go through. I'm hoping the marriage goes through. If not, we're going to have to be careful. But for now, we should be fine. Hold a tourney. No, I'm not. We need to save money now. I need to pay back the Iron Bank. One of your slaves in your camp has distinguished himself. For, you know what? Bring her in. Let's try and sell her. Make an excellent military commander. Yeah, go on. Very well. Do I want to sell her? Do I want to breed her? I mean, neither has really good natural traits, I don't think. Let's sell her then. Time to do business. If someone will buy her, then I'll sell her. If no one will, then I'll just keep her for now. Okay. We'll keep her for now then. We'll see. Maybe we'll get another guy, maybe, and he's really strong or something, and we could, you know, breed them together. Prince Maynard Redox, my other son. He's 6 years old. He is quite good at quite a few things, but he's particularly good at intrigue. So let's go for etiquette. Or pride. Let's give it pride. I could see that. You know, he's okay at quite a lot of things, but not learning. So he's obviously not the sort of person to push himself maybe to go learn stuff. He thinks, you know, I'm naturally just pretty okay at everything. I don't need to push myself. So I can imagine being a little bit proud, maybe. Ooh, perfect timing. Just when we need that money. Though we are making, you know, decent money anyway. We arranged to meet with the Magister. He wants to buy that girl. Let's get 40 gold. A job well done. Okay, I didn't think we'd even get 40 gold for her, but there we go. We sold her off for 40 gold. Another little bit of money back into the bank. Happy with that. How do you do, my queen? My high queen. Look at your crown. Looks great. Looks great. The invasion of Lys. What? This woman's insane. She's doing an invasion? Okay, fine. She's going for that invasion. I'll find him someone nice. Maybe marry as you like, Mr. Greenfield. You know, maybe marry as you like. Marry a new wife. Yeah, marry as you please. Marry one of the locals, maybe. Marry one of the... Yeah, there you go. Marry Kim. There you go. Marry a local girl. She's 21. She's young. You're 53. You know, it's perfect. A match made in heaven. But I need to keep an eye on the Iron Throne. And another slave distinguished up. He's okay. Lots of things. Bring him in. Might as well. No reason not to. And I have inherited the city of Nefer Harbor. Oh no, Benethan had. No. No, I did inherit something. Oh, okay. So I did inherit something. I don't want it, though. So we'll just give that to a random person. I am now still in my domain size. Because I obviously became an Emperor tier title. But Benefon has inherited these lands. Good for you. Or did he take it? No, Alton had this. Did Alton die? Did you kill Alton? Did he kill Alton? No, Alton died, but yeah, because his son was dead, was beheaded. In 3 years ago, he was killed. Sir John Redox, but next in line was then Alton. He's a poet. Okay, he's an interesting guy. He's married to a riverman. Keith. Okay, interesting. Okay, bringing back the Westerosi into it. Obviously, this is seniority as well. So who would be next? Would it be me? Yeah, I'm next. Okay, so when he dies, I will get that. Because I'm the next senior, you know. I'm pretty old now. I'm getting pretty old. So we will get that probably at some point. Let's give it to someone else in the family, probably. I don't know. We'll have too many high lordships, potentially. Benefon Redox, though, he's attractive. Okay. Looks more like the sort of local people. What do we go for him, then? He's good at lots of stuff as well. He's 8 years old. Look for pride. Yeah, he's attractive and stuff. He's going to be very proud of himself. Let's go for Justicer. We'll go, okay, Valto Pavalo. He is definitely the best when it comes to that, but he doesn't want to be on the council. Looks like Spymaster. Mr. Greenfield. There we go. Bring Mr. Greenfield onto the council. He will not take the position, it seems. Let's just check. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, one of the other guys then. Hector, Commander of Pichu. Yeah, okay, we'll bring Hector in. He's from the Westerlands as well. Good for you, Hector. He's got a son there, a giant son. Cool, cool. I love just the little collection we have of people. Like, just some random people, some random family members who have made their way over here. Just kind of reminds me a bit like the Golden Company, obviously. Not exactly the same, but just kind of that similar thing where you got some lost family members or families that have been forgotten, etc. It's kind of fun to have that, I think. Is uncooperative? Now, it doesn't matter. This money doesn't really matter because we've got to pay that back to the Iron Bank. We can't really use that to, you know, re-civilize these people or to build up these ruins up here. We have to use it to pay it back. So, but it won't take us long to get more money again because we are getting money pretty quickly. It seems the Emperor moved. Did the Emperor change? The Bronze Emperor Locke Jacques. So, okay, the former Bronze Emperor did die. Was to be expected. His son. His only living son left, only living child left is taken over. Skilled fighter, he's got fatigue. Next would be this guy, Prince Locke Fan. Okay. The grandson, okay, of him. His father was the Lord of the Five Forts. Protecting the realms of the East, I guess, in those forts. In those forts. My rightful seat. Okay, now he's not going for the Empire, he's going for he's going for one of the other titles. But do I want to help him? 80 gold, I don't feel like, no. You know, you guys, you know, you did give me the Zorsh, you know, we've gained a bit of, not respect, but we've gained a bit of understanding. You know, we don't hate you guys anymore, you know. You can see that we're the most powerful. You're raiding us less than you used to as well, it feels like, so. During the last few days, my son has been clutching, no, please, I spent so much money on you, and... Ooh. This might not be good. She actually has a lordship. Why was she given a lordship? Now, we have a few more months to get that marriage done. She might not accept. She might not accept. Now, if he does die, we can just marry Parry to her. I'm just worried she won't accept, actually. After being skillfully treated by the maester, my son is feeling much better. I'll personally praise him at court. Yeah. I think we could do that. I'm gregarious, yeah. I might be proud, you know, I'm a proud man, but it doesn't mean I can't speak good on people who do a good job. Yes, of course. Of course. Your Grace, I'm going to ask you to intervene against the aggression of a vassal. Ask him to stand down. Of course, I'll obey. Thank you very much. People love me. People love me. I'm the Emperor, after all. 23? Okay, we lost men. We have as many men as we used to. We'll bring this guy in as well. He's got, you know, attractive. Maybe we could breed him then. Oh, no, I sold the girl, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, if we get another girl slave, we'll remember to breed her with him. Nefer's in the state of war. What is this? Okay. Yeti Nefer de jour war over Nefer. Now, I did say I was worried about this. I did say this might happen. That was what I wanted them to stay in, you know, problems so that way hopefully, they'd stay in that situation. To the two-faced false knight, Byron, tales of your misdeeds are told from the arbor to Asai. This is a former declaration of war. 42,000 men for him. This is not good, actually. This is pretty bad. But it's interesting. Isn't it for the kingdom tier title? Yeah, it seems to be the kingdom tier title. That's a de jure title for him? Wait. That's a de jure title for him? Let's have a quick check here. It shouldn't be. Oh, then again, Nefer is this. Nefer is this. Yes, because I changed it to Nefer. Sorry, that's my own fault. Yeah, this is Ungai. That's the actual one up here. I changed the title for this to Nefer. That was what happened. Yeah. Okay, so he wanted that back. That is something I'm worried about. That would split my, empire in two. So losing this would be extremely bad. Now, I don't have an alliance because I broke it with them over here. And it's not looking great for them. Yeah, she is losing. And she would not accept an obvious alliance, obviously. I could try and look for an alliance for myself now. To try and, just marry off one of my children, potentially. But who could we get to help us? Now, these guys have only got 5,000 men. They're pretty split up at the moment. They're not good. Leng. 40,000 men of Leng. Now, all the kids are mostly dead except for this one daughter. She's married. She has no kids. Wow. Okay. Oh, but she's not married. We could just marry her to someone. Let's have a quick look. Let's see if she'd be willing to marry. There is Tywald. They would say no. Tywald is sick. Okay, how about a betrothal? How about you marry a real baby boy? Maynard, he's too young. Matrilineal? Really, not even that. The skills of the God Empress. But it's matrilineal, he'll come to you. He's too young. Okay. Parry. Yep, wouldn't do that either. Okay, that would have been a good way to get out of this. Leng would have been a good way out of this. Let's have a quick look. Pharos, then. 5,000 men. 9,000. Karth itself. 20,000 men. Ashabad, 2,000. Karth might be the only choice. Karth might be our best choice. None of those guys are going to be useful on here. 5,000, 3,000. I mean, they do have some of their, tribe people that could have more men they'll bring into it. These guys have 13,000 men. I think Karth, 17. It took a while to get here. Eben, 4,000 men. I think it's going to have to be Karth. We may have to make an alliance with Karth to give us a possibility. Now, he hasn't really got any kids, but he does have 2 sisters. One that's married, and the other that's married. So that's probably not a possibility. Okay, let's have a quick look. If I click on this, what pops up? Anything I recognize. Dothraki here, Dothraki there. Dothraki everywhere. Aaron's? Lannister. I mean, that gave us a claim, potentially. That gave us a claim in the Westerlands when her mother dies. Huh. That would be a way, use her claim to then get our revenge, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever want to marry a Lannister. I'm kind of off the idea. Baratheon, I could just bring the Iron Throne. Because I'm waiting for a Mega War anyway, so I'm not planning to attack the Iron Throne. I'm waiting for a Mega War to happen so I can attack the Reach on its own. So I don't technically want to attack him. So maybe Septon. He's married. Okay, so they're all married. He has a brother, but he is currently in seclusion. So I don't think we can't marry him. The other brother then? He's married to a Tyrell, of course, so I don't think we can actually get an alliance. Now, there was a Baratheon there, so let's just check to see if it says there would be an alliance. Potentially. Give a quick look. Where was it? It must have been higher than it. It can't be this low down. I must have gone past it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went past it. Okay, back up. Back up. Back up! Stupid game. Don't know what's going on with my mouse. My mouse is broken. I need to buy a new mouse. Lord Pound of the Stormlands. 21,000 men. Not that great. Really, is it? Yep. I don't think we could get a really useful alliance. Well, guys, we're going to have to end this part here. I'm going to have to try and think of an alliance. I'm going to look around and make my decision. Guys, tell me in the comment section below, who do you think we should ally with? Who should we bring in? Who do you think is a possibility even of becoming an ally, or should we try and take him on all by myself? I don't know if all his vassals are helping. Seems to be a couple of princesses, a princess and a prince have joined. Hopefully we can take him down, but that could be a lot of men. This guy's not joined in. Maybe if I bring him in an alliance, we could potentially then use him, but I don't think I can get him into an alliance either. Could have been fun to bring him in. They're joining. Jinchu? They're joining as well. So Jinchu and Shin have both joined. And then most of the rest of it's just Yi Ti, yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully I can find an alliance. If we can, I'll marry that up next time. And we will do this war, but I need to stop because we're going over the half-an-hour mark. But next time will be the war. The two great emperors of the East. We have crowned ourselves as basically an emperor tier title. The Emperor of Yi Ti, the God Emperor, the Bronze Emperor right now. He is not happy about that. He cannot admit that there's another emperor in the East. So he needs to take us down and reclaim the lands that were lost from the upstart Redoxes. Will we survive? Can we stop them? We'll have to wait and see. I'll see you then.